Wow, but just look at these wild poppies.
Hi everybody, it's supposed to be summer. I've just heard it's been the worst spring on record for rain, and it's just started warming up a bit today. 63 today, and I'm on rabbitings, and you can see how lush everything is. And that's just in a few years of me first coming to this site and seeing it being without anything on it at all. Grass, nothing, no trees. Well, you can see there's still a few dog roses about. They don't last long, but they're very nice when they're out. And you can see right to the top of a mound, which was a pit, or a slag heap I should say, and it's all been landscaped. I really ought to show it as it was and how it is now. There is rumours that they're going to make a cafe on this site. That'll bring a lot of people in, but I wonder if we'll have to pay for car parking. Anyway, we'll see. But it's a long time I've been on this site, a long time now. I used to come up here when it was still a pit and stuff coming out of the ground, slag as well, rocks and that. And never worked at this pit that's involved here. My wife will tell you what number it was. I can't. Well, this area is usually a lake. You can see it's dried out. I'll just explain where the post is in the middle of the picture. That's how high the water gets. And you can see by the different coloration of greens. That green that you can see there, which is like a yellow, is usually underwater. Now, I did ask when the site was being done if they could do anything in this area, because it's a nice lake sometimes, and other times there's nothing there at all, like today. And they think, and this is some speculation, that there's an underground spring. I think it was subsidence myself. Having said that, to the right, behind those trees, there is a permanent lake, and you can see that these footpaths are in good order. And if you go that way, follow that footpath around, you'll come eventually to an easy way of getting to the top. If you take the other footpath by the car park, which I'll show perhaps later, it's a real steep climb, so I don't recommend going that way. But look at the tree growth in no time at all. Forgot the year, but I'll get it out for you and tell you how long it's been open to the public. Not all that long actually. There was a warden on site, Mike. I did a 12-month project just to get him some recognition for all the hard work he'd done on this site. He's now retired, and they've got a group in. I don't know exactly what their group's formation is, or what their plan is to on this site, but I think it's all planned out. A few more dog roses left. Shortly they'll have gone. First sign of wind, I think they'll come off the tree, the bush, or should I say shrub. Yeah, nice to see though. It's June, by the way. It's times like this when the water's very low that the dead trees could be taken out. Whether they'll do that or not, I don't know. I've got no say on this site anymore. I've not been asked to go to any meetings now. My wife and I went to lots of meetings in the past, and also the anglers, we went to meetings about that. That's a nice site now. And also I did 5 years volunteer work down at the Carlton Marsh Nature Reserve back in the 70s. I nearly lived there actually for that period of time. But it looks lovely now, and all the hard work we put in has come to fruition. Just to make sure that nobody was left out who was I volunteered on that site, I wrote a book, The Diaries of a Naturalist, and I put everybody's name in there. I've forgotten what the site's called. Anyway, I'll find out later. So this lake seems to be in two halves. The one that's dried up, and the one to my left that's still usable. You can see the dead trees better now. This embankment was devoid of anything. No greenery at all. Them trees in the background were there. I think I need a white throat calling here. Yeah, so this is the left hand side of the lake, and you can see that that's not drying out. Must be lower than on the other side. No charm, a gull. A few more in. I expected a few waders, but no. Anyway, I think that's a little bin. Only I'm at the very edge of my zoom with this camera. To my left I can hear chiff-chaff calling. My dad used to call this cuckoo spit, and it used to come out when the cuckoo came, but it's actually a grub that sucks sap out of the grass and then it stays in there. Today, probably because I've not been able to get out walking much because of the rain. It's rained nearly every day. I'm struggling to get up these inclines today, but if I don't do it, I'll regret it. Well, because of the bad weather, I've not been able to get out and about to hear the cuckoo. Having said that, I've just seen one flying over, so that's made my day. Wow, look at that, eh? Snails, I don't know what type they are. Pied whitetail. I think it's a male. I can't really tell until it turns round. Catching flies. You can see blackberry flowers. I bet there'll be a lot on that one. We always cut ours back. I don't know why when you see them like this. I've never seen 3 field buttercups close together like that before. I thought I'd share it with you. Well, I looked at those blackberries in flower earlier, and just look at this lot. Wow. There'll be loads on there. I suspect there'll be succulent as well this year with all that rain. although we need some sun. And another lot. Sometimes I've said this in past, if you've ever seen my vlogs, when you're walking on site, you often miss lots of things, and you only see them when you're coming back off site. And look, I've missed all these. On the circuit I've walked this morning, coming up that lower path and a big circle, it's been a bit flatter for me, but if I'd have taken the left hand path, that would have taken me to the summit. But I explained before, that's not the easiest of walks, and the other one I'm going to show you is even steeper, so you might want to bear that in mind when you come. Well, right in the distance over there you can see moorland, and on a clear day when the sun's out it looks really beautiful. The blues have come in today, of course. That's the natural colours for photography and art when you're looking at distance. But it usually looks a lot better than that when the sun's on. Right, so here I am. I've completed the circuit of, and there's 3 circuits on this one. And I'm going back to the car park. You can just see the hut there where the warden used to do all his work, and you can see down there. Now that's the footpath I was referring to when I first started the walk. You take that footpath, bare left, and it will take you to the summit, but oh, what a climb that is. Very difficult. You'd be better, in my view, coming back the way up the path that I'm on at the moment and walking around that way. But it depends on how old you are and how fit you are. I've just seen a young woman jogging, and so you know, it all depends. In the woodland that's formed, I think most of it was planted. Deer get in there now. Not seeing them myself, but at the other side of that forestation, woodland area, sorry, there is an old railway track, and that goes past Carlton Mice Nature Reserve, and they are getting deer at Carlton Mice Nature Reserve, so that might be worth looking at one day. Bye for now. It was beautiful when I woke up this morning, and I had to do a drive out for my son at about 7 AM, 7:30 AM. Beautiful morning. You can see it's all changed again now. It looks as though it's going to rain again. But the one good thing is it's about 62 F now, which is much warmer. In fact, I've got a sweat on.